Greetings and good time zone. I hope people are doing well today. I am just checking what I need for potentially leveling up my alchemist a bit more. Do I have any holy water? Search. Oh, I made a bunch of high quality holy water. I am just going to do something real quick for a second. Back in I go to this. Wait, where did it say it was? Oh, it's in my inventory. To foundation. Okay. But yeah, I completed Heavensward yesterday. And now I'm what's called Dragonsong. I decided to check what it was called. Actually, I can just walk up here. Dragonsong Quests. So let's do this ever so quick. Because I go to Eloine. Tradecraft. It is 52. Consecrating congregation. Deliver bottles of holy water. Is it going to be 3 bottles? Yes. And I had... Where are you? I had 18 high quality, which means I can do 2 rounds of this. I just want to get my alchemist above level 58. So they can wear the actual proper gear that I have. So let's quickly do this. Which is awesome. I love these leave quests because it's 2 feet away. Yes, I want to do high quality. There we go. Which means I get double. So 300 here. Yes. Another 300 XP. Yes. Then we talk to Eloine again. Take the same one. I have plenty of allowances. I've not used them in a long time. So get you again. Consecrating the congregation. What other leave quest did I get? Then we hit level 58, which is what I really, really want. But we may as well continue. Because then I can equip all of this and look so much better. Now all of my crafting classes are level 58 or higher, which I'm so happy about. What was this? Which guild leave is it though? The unfortunate retiree. The unfortunate retiree. is hard silver bangle of fending. Oh, goldsmithing. Can I make it? I must have just not handed them all in because I didn't have enough. Oh, that. It is 55. Add silver bangle of, what was it, fending? Did I say fending? 4 high quality. That. None of that, but I probably have the. Ooh, I have some of that though. I might quickly go and do this. Sorry to derail, but I don't like having the quest active when I know I could probably do it. So let's go to crafting. Oh, I have that. I have this. 6. Okay. But I probably have... No, I don't. Oh, okay. This shouldn't take too long to do. I hope I have some of this though. Yes, good. Are they both in the same place? Yes. So let's quickly go to the innkeeper. I'm going to take the materials with me. You and you and add some of these, yes. Block 5 and then block 3. Okie dokie. Hi, Tataru. Hug. Okay, so what? Oh, god damn it. I forgot one single item. Back we go real quick. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a second, isn't there... doing all of the zoning. Yeah, there we go. There's the basilisk one. It should be you. Greetings, Puncher. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I'm number 404. Have I not been found? My day has been waking up, eating food, streaming. So, it's just been a day. I hope your day is going okay. now I need to do some quick crafting. Okay. Well, this is a 35 one. Probably not going to high quality. I can't remember how much I get for this. 140, okay. I can be a bit more lenient with that. Right, okay. Let's craft another one. I had Shepherd's Pie. I think I can get away with doing this. Doing a normal. Oh yeah, easy. Veneration, then normal. How many did I need? Smithing? 2. Sure. Let's try for a high quality. Nice. 100% chance of a high quality. Now we need to do the other one. Quality. And one more. Hopefully I only just need one more, because I don't have the basilisk whetstones. Because there's a chance I only turned in 1, not 2. Okay, then we go back to here. High quality, high quality, high quality, normal. If you use all high quality, you get seemingly a max of 50% high quality already from the start, which makes it easier to get. Okay, well this should be fairly easy. Now I can hand it in. If I need more than one, I might just say no. Oh, Jesus! I didn't realise that's how much I got XP-wise. I only had one more to turn in. Awesome. Careful. Oh, cool. That's such an amazing one. Okay. Back to Machinist, and then we'll go to Idleshire. And I'll sort out my inventory after work. Oh. No, you're an amber trader. You're not just a normal trader. Oh, you know what? We're going to Idleshire. There's traders there. These two give features. I wonder what features they give the trader. Anything, because I realised I have this, which is not a lot of money. Is that what I have already? Sure is. I actually have the high quality version. But I need an item level 200, which I know where I can get it. It's just going to take a little time. What do you give? Disarmed. Oh, okay. I'm going to accept it anyway. Because that's a quest that gives a feature to you. God. Is Uplander seeing it? Giant of Iron rising from river? Yashtola and Sid leave to learn more, but are not back yet. Great is plight of Gobbyflock. Giant is too big, can squash Idleshire flat. Where are Uplanders? Calm yourself, Slowfix. God, you look so good. Ah, Zera, 'tis well you are here, for our need is dire. A colossus of steam and steel has risen from the Thaliak. Yet it is no mere forgotten contrivance of Sharlayan. The resultant aetheric disturbance confirms that it is a primal, and that it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. For a mercy, it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface, but so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life again at any moment. Yes, but what does Uplander find near Idleshire? Is wilderness still heavy with ether? Nay, the ether grows perilously thin, and more swiftly than I could have imagined. The primal is bleeding the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this entire region will become a barren waste in a matter of moons. No, Gobbyflock has only just found home after long wanderings. Idleshire will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it. And nor will we. I have already spoken with Alfino, and he concurs that we Scions of the Seventh Dawn must do all in our power to eliminate the threat. Yet given its size, I deem it wise to attack from two fronts. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, much as we have done with other such adversaries. Second, I propose that we attempt to cut off the flow of ether which sustains it, mayhap by physically separating the primal from the land. If we are to be rid of the Colossus, I think the latter course more promising, and mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it, yet such things take time. Thus I have asked Master Garland to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise should prove invaluable to you. To you, I say, for I would leave the fate of Idleshire in your hands. Should the primal chance to stir ere my return, you are to join Sid in repelling it. An unenviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Hell yeah, I get to fight. Rest assured, I do not mean to linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. The moment we find the solution, I shall make haste to join you here. Well then, let us be about our duties. I will leave you to discuss strategies with Sid. Backrix is keeper of knowings for Idleshire. Can say where Sid has gone. Uplander should start with Backrix. Yay. First, let's go over here. Ah, Zera, it is good to see you. I confess I had assumed your business in Annex Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidofnia go well? Ah, Bafanada. Hi FLC, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. As well as can be expected, she must discuss Sir Aemeric's proposal with Hraesvelga, of course, but she seemed amenable to the suggestion. God, what is that emote? Jesus. What of our Charlian guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Frontbridge. We should be on our way. Let's zoom out. I want to just get all the quests that have features associated with them. Oh, Clan Centurio. Yes, please. So you're the famous Zera, are you? The clan's all abuzz with talk of the brave young adventurer who's joined our ranks. But tell me, how is it a storied young lass like you's only approved to take on level 2 marks? Scared of getting that pretty face of yours scratched, are you? Well, it's up to you, but if you've got the stomach for a new challenge, you go back to that inn and tell Ardelaine that Eloise says he's holding you back. If he doesn't approve you for more advanced marks, he'll have to deal with me. Oh, I do want them if I can earn more currency and get a gun. Let me Google that for you. Oh, God. Okay. Now here's the adventure I was looking for. I've got a job that needs doing and something tells me you'd be just the one to do it. Now, stop me if I've got this wrong, but a little bird told me that you'd been in and out of the Great Google Library, and that a walking, talking broom of all things showed you the way in. Well, I suppose the latter bit's neither here nor there. Long story short, a certain personage is something they want from that library, a hefty leather-bound tome to be exact, and they've tasked me with finding the right woman to retrieve it. There's just one rub. Seems some heedless interloper, mind you, I am not looking to point fingers here, left the door to the forbidden vaults wide open, allowing what seems like every void-sent and ensorcelled abomination in the Encyclopedia Eorzea to saunter right in. A right mess, I'm sure you agree. Fortunately, the strapping lass standing in front of me knows the place like the back of her hand. I just need you to make like your broom friend, sweep out the nasties and retrieve the tome for my client. Simple enough, right? I'll meet you there. Okay. Hi, Chloe. Okay. Good evening to you, Zera. Something on your mind? I've been called back to Revenant's Toll to take care of a new shipment of wares, but if you've matters of money that require my attention... Hold that thought. It seems I have visitors. Some more welcome than others. Dubious youth. Are you dubious of them or their age? Pardon the intrusion, Mistress Rowena. I realise I was here only a few days ago, but I really must speak with you about... Good, you're still here. We need to talk about the promissory note. Now I know what you're thinking. That stinking sack of gabooshite ain't got me God's damn's money. Well, you're wrong. I saved it up every last gill. The thing is, my mates took me out for a drink to celebrate and... Excuse me, sir, but when people are talking, it is generally considered rude to interrupt. I know not what manner of business you have with Rowena, but I am quite sure it can wait. Oh, God. As I was saying, Mistress Rowena, have you perchance been able to arrange a meeting with your associates? There is much I would ask them about their work on arcane sentries. Hold on a bleeding minute. You are telling me to wait? Didn't no one ever teach you to shut your gob when grown-ups are talking? Me life, and more importantly, me note at the tavern's at stake here. Now be a good lad and bugger off till Uncle Geralt's had his way. had his way, Jesus. Geralt, mind your own advice for once and keep quiet. I'll deal with you soon enough. He's like, processing. Regarding your question, Ardashir, the answer's no. The client I had in mind's a bit of a recluse and stubborn as all hell's in her old age. She wouldn't hear of any meeting, and I ain't got time to press her on it at the moment. Too much to do by half. Sounds like you've got enough on your plate without having to worry yourself over an old mate's owings. I tell you what, let's forget about it for. I know not what hole you have drunken yourself into, sir, and quite frankly, I do not care. I have important business to discuss with Mistress Rowena, and I demand you to leave us at this instant. Okay. Bah, the youth of today. Jumped up, self-serving little shites, the lot of you. Fine. Tell us then, your highness, what's this business of yours that's more important than a man's life, eh? Well, out with it. Very well, if only to explain myself to Rowena. Together with my master, I have been conducting research into the manipulation of spiritual and etheric energies in what you call the Near East. Ooh. Our work has shown that the soul is in fact an agglomeration of a specific type of force. This force defines the quiddity of man and makes us who we are. While the soul is indeed inimitable, we believe it possible to create a quasi-soul. Thus we turned our attention to anima, the selfsame force which allows individuals to traverse the life stream via aetherites. By infusing a soul stone with the requisite quantities of aether, this force may be harnessed. Yet after years of research and experimentation, we have naught to show for it but inert husks of stone. We repeated the process again and again, adjusting every element, but the result was always the same. At length, my master declared the project a failure and turned his thoughts to other matters. But I could not give up, not after witnessing the beauty of anima, not after coming so close. And that is why I have journeyed hither to Eorzea. I am certain that with the Sharlayan's knowledge of arcane sentries, I can complete my project. I am also certain that the resultant souls will be worth more to mankind than the ale-soaked dishclout that passes for yours. Finished, have you? Well then, allow me to retort. Seems to me you're a cockered little brat as speaks a lot without saying aught. You talk like a man of learning when 'tis plain you're just a boy what's never had a thought of his own, and couldn't even if he tried. Not that you ever would, of course. And why? Because the youth of today can't be bothered to do an ons of honest work for themselves. No sense of duty. Things get rough and you run for help, leaving a trail of piss in your wake. Do you reckon them scholarly folks from Sharlayan asked for the answer whenever they got stuck? Not bloody likely, because they use their bloody brains. T'ain't even that hard. If I saw these soul things burning out too quick, I'd think about sealing them inside something strong, Like a weapon, maybe. To keep all that life from escaping. It'd cost 'em a bit of freedom, aye, but it'd keep 'em around for a damn sight longer than you managed. What's more, if the bloody things really are alive, like you say, you'd end up with a weapon that could think for itself, which could be bloody lethal in the right hands. What do you say to that, you preening little shite? Did he just solve it all? Jesus. An anima weapon? That is absolutely genius. A means not only to preserve created anima, but to employ it. Anima weapons, eh? Aye, that'll sell. Quite an interesting proposition, Geralt. One that could be quite lucrative. Why not help poor Ardashir here with his work and see what you can make of it? Help that spineless streak of piss? You're joking, ain't you? Why in the seven hells would I play nursemaid to a watery-eyed brat like him? I was just spouting shite. I didn't really mean none of it. Is that right? Pity. Sounded like something we could have made a good bit of coin out of. Enough to make me forget your debts, like as not your debts that I won't be forgetting otherwise. Changed your mind? Good. Listen, Ardashir. He may be a drunken bloody fool, but he's also the finest blacksmith in all the realm. If anyone can forge a weapon capable of holding your souls, it's him. And our adventuring friend here, my dear sweet Zera, is a well-known hero around these parts. I'm sure she'd love nothing more than to try out your new weapon when it's finished. Ain't that right? Uh-oh. Just think of it, you'd be the first in all Eorzea to wield one of these anima weapons. Which ain't a bad name now that I come to think of it. Anima weapons. Aye, that'll do. Now don't be so hasty, Zera. This here is fate. What else could have brought the three of you to me at the self-same time, eh? And don't go telling me the thought of a weapon that learns and adapts to combat don't interest you, because we both know it does. Fine. Geralt, was it? Pray forgive me my rudeness earlier. If you truly are the smith she claims, I would be honoured to have your assistance. And you, Zera, I gather you are the perfect candidate to test the weapon once it's complete. Well, if this'll get me square with Rowena, then I suppose my hammer's yours. But don't think I'm getting roped into this alone. If I have to forge it, you have to wield it. I'll take a gun, please. Thank you, both of you. I promise you will not regret this. Nice to see you're all getting on. Now you're going to need a place to work, and I know just the spot. Azizla, oh great! The seat of Algan science, floating on high over Abelathi's spine. So that's why this quest unlocked. Not that the equipment up there will be any use to you, mind. Only the 12 know how that stuff works. Still, it'll keep prying eyes away until the weapon's ready. I'll arrange for an airship to take you within the day. The fabled Azizla. I look forward to seeing you there, Zera. Today has proven to be more productive than I thought. Geralt's out of my hair, and soon I'll have a new merchandise for the House of Splendors. Assuming this ridiculous plan of his works, I'm counting on you, Zera. What? No! That's the... okay. I will probably complete these quests off stream, but I'm kind of interested. Just what features they give. Boisterous Bruiser. Oh, I know you. You're one of them half-mad venturers what roams about picking fights with gods and every bugger else. Well met, well met. Love your work. Ah, but you're just one of them pack of right crazed killers, am I right? Hells, for all I know, might be the ones what do the work while you sharing the credit. Now, killer, don't take it personally or nothing, but I've seen it before. When it's all blood and shite and explosions, it can be hard to tell if you're pulling your weight. That's why I've been training up in stone, sky, sea. Don't let the daft name fool you. It's a proper training ground, where fighting folk like me and you can go to refine our killing prowess. If you've never been, go and look for the goodly fella out past the back bridge. He'll tell you the rest, you won't regret it. Okay. Is that a Lalafell in a gobby helm? Oh. Oh wait, I got mount speed increase. Oh, and I don't have flying in here. Still feels weird to be able to use a mount in here. Oh, hello, Gossamer Moogle. What do you give? Okay. Ah, you're Zera, aren't you? I found you at last, Kupo. Vidofnia asked me to come find you, and I've been searching high and low and near and far, Kupo. Do you know how difficult it is to look for someone while trying to stay unseen yourself? Well, never mind about that now. There are more important things to worry about, Kupo. Vidofnia was very insistent that I hurry you back to the Somal summit as soon as possible, so on your way, Kupo. Right, well that's my job done. I'll go on ahead and let Vidofnia know you're coming. See you there, Kupo. Okay. I need to go there. For there. Wait. Oh, okay. I was just so confused then. I just have to get to here. I have a feeling I know who we're meeting here. As I've said before, I want to say it's Kryl. I do know a few things about FF14's story. I tried to ignore a bunch of it though, seeing as though I'm playing the game now. Please be voice acted. I'm gonna hopefully guess it's voice acted. Yay, Kryl.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
So adorable.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kryl, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss. And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
We, Miss Cryle and I met at the studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Cryle.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
I like her voice.
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking. Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
Yes, we speak in Nod. One second. I'm so happy to have flight. It's just the best. It's like, look at all this that I'm just skipping. Goodly adventurer. Oh, there's a cutscene, Jesus. Oh. You there, good madam. You look like you enjoy bathing in the blood of your enemies. Have you perchance heard about Stone Sky Sea? You see, as part of an initiative to reduce the number of disputes, the Adventurers Guild has been forced to arbitrate between members who accuse their comrades of not contributing sufficiently to... let me try again. She who fights with strength of stone unyielding breathes deep of boundless sky and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against her, none can stand. Sorry, that's what the Doman fellow told me to say. I don't quite understand it myself, but he seemed to think it was all very clever. Right, so in essence, we've got these ridiculous contraptions that you attack in whatever manner you deem fit, each supposedly tailored to the strength of some legendary beast or being some man decided to challenge once upon a time. Speaking of which, I believe one should be dropping in right about now. Dropping in. Oh yeah. The music. What? Looked awesome, but what? It's a literal training dummy. Oh, it's not going to be like Final Fantasy 11. I think there was the days or something like that. Pots and stuff that changed form. And graphs, I think. Apparently, the first time they dropped one of those was an accident. The trainees loved it so much they started doing it all the time, though. Right, so each is tailored to the strength of a legendary fiend. The idea being that if you can defeat the dummy, you can defeat the fiend. In principle, that is. Dummies don't hit back after all. But who gives a fig about any of that, eh? I nearly forgot the best part. It's free. Free? What do we get out of it? Stone Sky Sea, now accessible. You now have access to Stone Sky Sea. This training ground can be accessed by speaking with the goodly adventurer outside Idleshire. Okay. Time limit 3 minutes. Sure. This duty is item level... Oh, synced. Sure. Why not? The time limit's 3 minutes. I want to see what it is. Oh, time is... This thing has a decent chunk of health. I don't know if I have the damage. My weapon is lower than it should be though. In my eyes, it should be that a higher level weapon is what I should have. Because all my gear, my actual armor, and accessories is item level 200, but my weapon isn't. I messed that timing up. I think I'm gonna fail this. I'm not even at 50%. Yeah, I'm not doing this. But at least it was free. Yeah, it's also taking less damage than what normal enemies would be doing my level. Like, I didn't even break 4k with my drill on a crit. So yeah, I think if I got an item level 200 weapon, it would be much easier. Which means I need to go somewhere else real quick, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to Foundation really quickly. Because I had a quest over there to turn in. Go to the Forgotten Night. Turn around. Hi. You're probably going to give me like elite marks, aren't you? Oh ho, so you've met Eloise then, have you? Well, if she says you're ready for level 3 marks, it ain't worth arguing. Just make sure you're well prepared before you go after one of these beasts. They're more dangerous than anything you've hunted so far. The rewards are bigger too, provided you make it back in one piece. Any road, go and have a gander at the clan hunt board. So long as you understand the risks, I'll let you pick any level 3 mark that takes your fancy. Okay. Thing is, they're the ones that have item level 200 weapon. Okay, can I take level 3 and I get XP? Woo. Okay, now permitted. Enforcement droid. Azisla. 15 Centurio seals. Okay. Already killed these before. I farmed these even. Does that accept all of them? Yes. How many do I have? I think I need like 140. Wait, what? Well met, Zera. I've got some good news for you. I've had word from Sir Lodaste, the master of Clan Centurio. Seems he's been keeping half an eye on your progress, and he reckons you're just about ready to spread your wings as a fully fledged elite mark hunter. Oh, great. Sir Lodaste was born into a noble family, but he left all that behind to head out hunting, tracking down the fiercest foes and destroying them for good of the realm. Folk call him the original hunter scholar. Being recognised by a fellow like that ain't nothing to be sniffed at, and I know there's an ad playing, but it's not even a main story quest. Don't be letting it get to your head though. These elite marks are on a whole nother level to what you've hunted before, and charging in willy-nilly is a sure way to meet your maker. We give them ranks based on how deadly they are, just like the grand companies do. You'll find the bills for these elite marks up on the clan hunt board alongside the others. You're free to take whichever bill you choose, but make sure you know what you're doing before you head out hunting. Every one of these beasts is a nightmare incarnate. Okay. That being said, again, real quick, you're the exchange artifact, this one. 140, so I need 105 Centurio seals. And I kind of really want that, because right now my weapon is item level 145. These are 210. So I might actually go and do that now. See if I can get them. Yeah, elite marks. Yep. Defeat rank S, rank A, and some rank B elite marks, and you will be rewarded with Centurio seals. These seals can be exchanged for exclusive items. Okay. Oh, there's only one. Sanu Valley of Dancing Wings. 100 seals. This is probably going to be a mistake or a very long fight. Oh, it's still... Oh, they're allied seals. This one. Sanu Valley of Dancing Wings. Oh, he can spawn all over the place. He's a rank B. You know what? If this will get me that much closer, where was it? Sea of Clouds? Let's go and try. I don't see me doing too well with it. Also, it's just preparing at Zephyr. Now it's just a case of finding. 7, 9, why 20? Okay. Oh, Y8, Y16, Y2, okay. Right. There's a map which is even better. So they could appear around here. So they're not. I'd already passed one of them. Let's go straight north. So over here. As I say, I don't see myself doing this too well unless my Chocobo can keep me healed. It's level 60, but it's nothing to take for granted. Okay. Go over here. They're not there. They can spawn here. Problem is they have they spawn 5 seconds after death. Very close that they could just die as I'm searching for them. Nope, doesn't look like they're here. I guess this is also getting me map exploration, which is something I always want to do. Just explore everywhere. You. There's an island here where there could be. Ooh, that looks like a mouth. Not here either. I have 5 more locations to check. Slightly to the north of this, here. I need to kill groundskeepers. Another Ma. Let's just get that out of the way. How many do I have to kill? 3. Okay. Well, I'm here, so I may as well. Nice. Apparently over here. Is it you? No, you're Lan Lyle. Okay, so you're not here. Could be over here. Is that you? Sanu Valley of the Dancing Winds. Okay. How much health do you have? Are you a ninja? Okay. To Foundation to get my gun. 15+ minute wait for an Alliance raid. Are you queuing on DPS by any chance? Because I feel that pain. Hi. I know I've just been here, but hi. Gimme gun. Item level 210. in comparison. Yeah, it's just a little bit more of everything, including crit rate. Yay! Armory chest is full? Oh, I guess it is kind of full. What do I have in here that oh, I have my old guns. Actually, I won't do that. I will do that, though. Okay, right. My average item level goes from 166 to 177. Nice. I just need accessories now. Badly, I need accessories. Okay, so now we just need to go back to Idleshire. There we go. I want to try the training dummy again. I basically just want to see what kind of difference the gun makes with the training dummy. Rematch. Oh, my chocobozy. To 160, that's still higher than what I had. I broke 4k this time. I'm only just on track. Halfway into the challenge, I got 50% health. Oh, I think I'm slowing down though now. This is going to be kind of close. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Duty complete at 0. Oh, that was close. You say anything to me? Or is it just fight? Don't even know if it says I've completed it. I had to try it, just to see. Let me Google that. Oh, okay. So you technically are on the way. I'll just go around. Can't express how happy I am that I have a dragon mount. Just needs to be bigger. Tetchy treasure hunter. Okay. Oh, I wonder if... What? There's one behind me, isn't there? No? Thank the gods, I've done enough running for one day. Those goddamn beasts came out of nowhere. It's a wonder we made it out alive. This is probably going to open up another dungeon, I think, or a trial. But we can't just leave the treasure there. You look like the sort that's used to risking life and limb. Might be as you could help clear a way through those seedkin that damn near made a meal of us. We'd see that it was worth your while, of course. If you're interested, let my friend Sawney know. He should be somewhere near the entrance to St. Mosian's Arboretum, okay? Well, I reckon it's safe to go back to Idleshire and look for a few more hands. We'll need as much help as we can get. Hope to see you at the Arboretum. Yeah, this place that I saw before. What kind of helmet that was? It's just an afro. You're here to help with the seedkin infesting the Arboretum? Thank the gods. We've not the numbers to venture into there ourselves. They used to research plant life from every corner of the realm here, you know. Of course, with no one to look after it, it's all gotten a bit overgrown. You don't say. Usually places like this are more trouble than they're worth, but if the parchments we found are anything to go by, there's something in these ruins that could benefit everyone in Idleshire for generations to come. A proper priceless treasure. And it goes without saying that a site as old as this is sure to be stuffed with all sorts of precious relics, which you'd be welcome to keep if you help beat a path for us. We'll follow behind you once it's safe and see if we can't find what we're looking for. It's a regular duty. So NPCs are allowed? No. That's probably something to do off stream. Black Mage has always been fun to level. It was my original main job on Final Fantasy XI because I played a Taru and intelligence and mana goes really well with Black Mage. And then I switched to Warrior because I love the idea of a Taru warrior out damage dealing everyone else, which I used to do. I used to be the literal heaviest hitter for a single weapon skill. I think I'm supposed to wait outside, maybe, or initiate outside. Yes. Yes, Kryle, it's a rock. Are you looking at my panda? You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? Yeah. Okay. I have heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they were all true. This way I have and have care where you tread. Please be voice acted.
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryle, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryle, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
I like both of them.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance. But never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
So shiny. Ooh.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
That would have been awful.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Oh, but I want to talk to Matoya more. Is she actually here? Or not? Probably. It's just her brooms. Oh, there she is. No one ever comes around for tea anymore. No, it's always saving this, preventing that, or mending the god's forsaken other. Anyone would think I wasn't good company. No, you're the best company. Also, you are very short. I thought you were taller than that. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm going to quickly go up here to turn in this quest. And probably unlock another reason to go in the dungeon. Or the library. Which is a very Minas Tirith library, to be fair. Ah, there you are. Good to see a woman who doesn't shy away from a challenge. You'll see a sturdy-looking door just ahead to your left. That'd be the entrance to the Forbidden Vaults. Hi, Ainan. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. This is as far as I can take you. It's in my contract, you see. Anyhow, my client and I have both counted on you to retrieve that tome. Watch your back in there and try to keep it down. It is a library after all. Oh, I've unlocked hard mode. Great. No. Okay, that's that. I don't think I've got anything there. No. Bit of tail feather. Trading lists. The Fires of Som Al. Okay, that's a feature to unlock. Yay! Good for you to get back to your normal internet times. I've been okay, just mostly tired. Which is standard procedure nowadays. Nope. Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Being tired in this economy? Yeah, in this economy. We're just sleeping on our money. Or wanting to sleep on money. Fear not, Kryle. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. They're just stick drawings. This is impressive. You drew him from memory? A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into two pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments while Zera and Kryle question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth Ast Vath and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. I was wondering if she'd know the exact reason why he learned to draw. Anyway, we'd best get started. Find me when you finish making your rounds. Kryle's great. She really is. She just does not care. She will humiliate you no matter who you are. Searching for a friend of yours? Let's have a look then. No, ain't seen him around, sorry. Well, screw you too. It's gonna be this one. Well, it's probably gonna be after all three, right? Makes me wonder if quests like these, if you go to the right one immediately, do you solve it? Or, no matter who you talk to, they always have the same order of dialogue. What's that you've got there? A sketch? Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior? I heard a tale the other day about a Hyuran vagabond who brought down a bandersnatch by himself, and with style. Where they tell it, he was dancing with the beast like it was the bell of the bleeding ball. Sound like your man? Hi, Kryle. You look so adorable in that outfit. Also, I love the chickabo that runs around this place. Hyuran man. We're not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall. Along the river to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see. That and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Oh. Hey Kryle, this is Midgard Sommer, Kryle. Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. Yeah, let's. It's over here, right? In the eye of the beholder. Okay. Why do you feel so slow all of a sudden? Because you were slow. What was wrong with you, Midgard Summer? My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Oh wait, I need to do that. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Hyuran hunter whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see the man's face, his height and build matched Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So you've heard the same tales, but be that as it may, we yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. You are implying that Thancred sent a Vath to market in his stead? Why would he not go himself? Because he's trying to lay low? You were being hunted. Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the livestream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Is it now? Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if he had dealings with the Vath, they should be able to tell us, no? It's kind of high fantasy. There's a lot of magic around, but some people use that magic for technology. Case in point, I'm a machinist. I use a gun. I have a turret. It's high fantasy with technological aspects, using said magic. Quite right, Kryl, quite right. Plus, wait until you see the Gallian Empire. Yeah, probably steampunk-esque. Yeah, books with words. He uses a book as a weapon. Also, I look fancy. It's all about the hat. But there's an easy way to show you the Gallian Empire. Where is it? Mount. If you've ever played Final Fantasy VI, it's essentially the same deal. Magitech. Which cat? Because don't you have multiple cats? No, you have Liam. Also, this mount in particular, because it's a nod to Final Fantasy VI, plays the theme tune to Final Fantasy VI as you're riding. I thought you had 3. Hi Tigger, how are you today? Get all the scritches and pets and make it so Einan can never move again. Until you're ready. Oh, a little slow, a little late. Great. The fact that he's here again. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Loth Astvath. We must go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everyone, come along. No. To do that one, teleport. Oh, so they're going to wherever the warmth is. Be it sunlight, be it heater, be it human. Okay. But at least they're cute, so... Click, click. Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Loth Astvath. What do you seek this day? We seek a man. A man with whom we are told may have had certain dealings. How curious. The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey. No, he's not prey, but a friend long missing. Click, click, good. He is a friend to the Vath as well, one with whom we have traded many times. Truly? And you are quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt, click, click. The fleshling clothed in skins came to us from some Isle, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was, much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Click, click, gone to Lost Athgnath. Oh god, no. Not long ago, when he heard that One Mind had summoned our god once more. Ravana is returned? Vidofnir did say that the Nath had grown as before, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honoured Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. Click, click. mean, he was possessed by an Ascian at one point, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I highly recommend Final Fantasy XIV. A lot of it is free to play. There are certain restrictions, generally to curb RMT, Real Money Traders. But the story has been great. I skipped streaming A Realm Reborn, which was the first, I won't say expansion, but it might as well be. I did play what's called 1.0 when it first came out, and it was terrible. And then they redid everything and called it A Realm Reborn, which makes sense. Then there's Heavensward, which I've just completed. I'm now doing quests that bridge this expansion, Heavensward, and the next one, Stormblood. These are called Dragonsong Quests. Because basically they had the expansion, then they do a few patches between, and then they release another expansion, then they do a few patches, then they do another expansion. Well, I shouldn't say patches, I should say updates. But yeah, I have a gun. But there is a lot of magic in this game. My first job leveling up, until I could change to machinist properly, was Bard. So they use a bow and arrow in this game, which is kind of different. They start as an archer and turn into a bard.
Who else could be? Thancred! It could be Thancred! We must hurry!
Explosions? Yeah, probably. Final Fantasy XIV, I will say, is not like any other MMO, in the fact that it can be played very casually. And even the end game is technically not raiding and bosses and stuff. The end game for Final Fantasy XIV is fashion. You just want to look good. And then you do the raids and stuff to get those items. But no, it can be very casual from what I've seen. You don't have to rush through it at all. You can take your time. Case in point, I've leveled up crafting jobs, because you can level up every single job on one character. Most of my crafting jobs are a higher level than my actual highest damage job, which is a problem because you can only go through the story with a damaging job. So I say damaging, they have Disciple of War, which is all your martial and damage dealing and tanks and stuff like that, but then they have Disciple of Magic, which is your nukers, your healers, your supports essentially. But then you have Disciples of the Hand, which is all your crafting jobs, and Disciples of the Land, which is gathering jobs. But you could just take your time. And as I said, most of it's free. I want to say Stormblood is free after this patch that they've just done. I don't think Shadowbringers is. I could be wrong. But you can level up to a certain level cap for the free content. The biggest limitation that the free trial has, which you can play as long as you want up to that level cap, is you can't send tells, I think, to friends that you don't know, and they have to add you to their friend list. I think that's how it works. It might just be you're not allowed to send tells anyway, and you can't trade with anyone, and you can't send or receive items, I think, because that curbs real money traders. People, all the gill farmers and that lot, which plagued Final Fantasy XI. Absolutely. Final Fantasy XI being the first MMO of the Final Fantasies, which is what I played to death, and that was kind of hardcore. Do not recommend. It's much easier now. They made it a lot easier to do things in Final Fantasy XI, which means I don't really want to play it anymore, even though it has some of my favourite characters. So anyway, back to this story. Back to Thancred blowing shit up, apparently. Oh, wait, no. Oh, hi. Hi, Albert. Alfino just leaps down immediately.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever!
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not! So you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
No, we already defeated it.
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Oh no, you didn't. Cryle, no. He's got a gun. Oh, is this Thancred? Hey, my dude. Did something happen to your eye? How anime do you want this fight? Yes.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
I already know a bunch of stuff about these, but I can't wait to do the story
Warriors of
myself.
Darkness. Really?
Thancred! Are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Just leg it. I'm guessing with you saying it's more about managing the style of the game, is it like the movement and stuff maybe? And how you play? Or some other style? No.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the altogether.
So you have your eye. Also,
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides.
I just realised that there's an ad playing. I'm going to wait here for a little bit. I'm actually... Placement of these is amazing. I'm going to quickly go to the toilet. I'll be right back. And back. Do we get this as a reward? Not the Thancred but the squirrel? Because I like the squirrel as a minion, or is it easily purchasable or easily obtainable, I should say. But I still find it's so funny how they're censoring this. Also, yeah, I can understand getting too addicted to games like this. It's just knowing your limits and trying not to do it. In my case, I stream it, so that takes some of the pressure off. Super cheap at the marketplace. Okay. But yeah, there are
Given
quite...
that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
There is a lot of minions.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
Hi.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
Not,
if these warriors are
says the
capable of
hat.
doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
To me as well, Thancred just... He seems like he's entirely based on Wesley from Princess Bride. Even better now with the voice change. But yeah, there's lots of minions you can get. Here's one of mine. Little red panda. It's just so adorable. And at some points, it climbs... yeah, as you wish. Sometimes it climbs up on your shoulder. And I have noticed that it can be either shoulder. So we're just going to wait a little bit because it's so adorable. This isn't my best minion though. My best minion is a nod to Final Fantasy XI. Come on. It's just right there, or there. Take your pick. You've got two. So cute, so cute. Come on. Come on. We're waiting. Just clutching onto the back of you. Yeah, I can imagine that. And that's also adorable. Also, I look good. I really do like this look. Also, my Chocobo Wizard. Or Chocobo Black Mage. Barding. I never get tired of this either. Come on. Just right here. Or here. Because I even like the climbing animation that it does. Oh, Oh, such a tease. But no, there's so many great minions. I think I've finally filled my first page of minions as well, or I'm one off. Come on. Come on. Who's a good panda? You could have climbed right then. What are you looking at? It's over there. Huh? 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 You got a Tigger climbing animation. Hi, Tigger. I hope you're doing well. We will be waiting until it climbs on my shoulder. Oh yes, we will be waiting. It's important, okay? Very important. Don't really want to see your butt when you see your butt climbing. You got performance anxiety or something? Oh, 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 oh. He's quite 18-pound cat, so he's quite the hostage taker. Yeah. Oh, oh, no. Yeah, not overweight, just big. He's chunky, but not fat chunky. Oh, you would appreciate one of the other... Yeah, such a tease. You would appreciate one of the other minions that I've got. I will summon it just to show you. After this thing climbs on my shoulder. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Look at him. So cute. And very shiny eyes. Just hanging off the shoulder. But anyway, let's go to the minion guide. That's my favorite, so I will show you Shantotto. Oh ho 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 ho! Shantotto was an NPC in Final Fantasy XI, but she was like the most powerful NPC ever. She was a black mage as well, and I always remember going into a fight with her once on our side. I was a black mage. That was one of my high level characters, and we were casting like tier 4 spells or tier 3 Aga spells or ancient magic spells, and she was casting stone 1, water 1, all the tier 1 spells, thunder 1, and dealing as much damage as we were doing with the tier 4s. It was hilarious. But she always spoke in rhymes, as a lot of Taru-Tarus did. But she always ended her sentences with, oh ho ho ho. And then I also have Lulu from Final Fantasy X, because she's the best character in there. She's so adorable in this version. Just don't tell her that. Tataru is the entire reason the Scions of the Seventh Dawn remain as a cohesive unit. Oh no, it wasn't scaling funny. It was the fact that that's all she cast. Where is it? Yes. You might like this one, Einan. Or Ainan. I always want to say Einan. Ainan. It's a fat cat. Chunky. So chunky. And it's the fact that when you run, it goes oop, 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 oop. Sploot. Sploot. But there is also a line of clothing from the store that you can buy, so it costs you real life money. That is the Fat Cat hoodie, and it's amazing. I ended up buying it for Twiggy because she thought it was great, and I was like, whatever. I think it is, but I think she set it as like a tier 3, I want to say, which is annoying. I think. Now I'm interested. Hang on but a moment. I have to check this. Emotes. Oh no, it's not. She has Lefay Rage as her tier 3 sub emote. She really needs to change that. Because I also want the catch up. look at him. He's rolling. What are the good ones? We have Midgard Sommer, who's the dragon that you get, who's also the mount. This is the same thing, and it's still not his actual size. But Midgard Sommer, the minion, also perches on your shoulder at times. It's so adorable. Oh, you'll like this one as well. May I introduce you to a bat cat? I mean, look at that thing. I don't know if it's actually wings or if it's an outfit that it uses, because it's using its arms to flap. Hi, Puncher. Wouldn't surprise me if the oldest pub in the world would be Ireland or England. But I have so many. I went a bit crazy. Right, we've got a ferret. Also, fully blame FLC for this. And then we've got to have the Otter Otter, which uses a leaf and a lantern as a hat. Got to represent FG squared. Anyway, you also get a Quirl kitten really early in the game if you want, and that's also adorable. And then because me being me, I had to get a treasure box mimic that follows me. But we're gonna switch back to the Lesser Red Panda and carry on with the story, which is over here. No voice acting. Blessed with the power of the Echo and driven to put down primals, despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumours and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. Yeah, old Lang Syne. Also, the really, really great thing about Final Fantasy XIV is the supporting cast of characters is just huge. Even within just the group of adventurers that you're with, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, we're missing 3 of them at the moment still. We rescued Ishtola, who cast forbidden magic to teleport herself and Thancred out of danger. But she got stuck in essentially the life stream, which is how they teleport between aetheryte crystals. And when we rescued her, her eyes had changed colour. And now she has a special ability. But they change their clothing, they update them. I know eventually they all get different jobs, because as part of the game as your character, you can level up different jobs. So why shouldn't they? One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Ida and Papalimo found Zera. They're 2 missing ones. At least 13 members in the Scions. 13. "50 years old." Yeah, that's not historic. Like, all 3 of these characters have had outfit changes in the time that I've been playing, and I'm technically just after the first expansion. Like, technically I'm on the first expansion still. I'm just in the patch updates between this and the next one. Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labour to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been travelling the land slaying primals without our knowledge. 'Twould imply gross negligence. Rewind. Gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us naught. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidofnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Amaric's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. Oh, yeah. That would make sense with her. She can understand other creatures, and they can understand her with the power that the Echo is granting her. So I imagine her being close to, a colony of hive mind might be nauseating or migraine-inducing. It's a nice little touch. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with the search for Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Zera. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Also, technically... Whoa, they teleported me. I was going to be like... Technically, they walked in the direction of the colony. Oh, also... You have the option of leveling Monk. I think you get Monk... Because you have Pugilist, which I think turns into Monk, maybe? Or Monk might be another job. But you can live your Goku life if you want. Just costs you money. Nimbus! Hey, Vidofnir. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. Hi, Punt. How are you today? I hope you're well. I could retort to that, but I don't want to. Because there's a lot of fisting involved with monks. Damn it. My thanks, Vidofnir. But it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Vanna, who had been summoned by the Nath, has again been laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Why did that sound so aggressive? I don't know, you're the one that was saying leveling monk. Would that we could take credit, the god fell by another's hand. Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. I think she expects it everywhere. At least I'm not talking in caps. Like that. I'm doing okay, just my usual state of tired, along with everyone else. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardians' invitation? As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace for thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth she wrapped herself in a dream, yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe, such is the folly and the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Amaric's invitation? Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honoured to receive your answer and will convey your words to allies without delay. Have good noms, Einan. I'm guessing Tigger let you free. Bum, 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 bum. It is happening, Isael. Would that you were here to see it. Well, if we'd stop letting people kill themselves, she might be. Oh, we've gone to Britain.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Don't you dare stab Amaric.
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide. Honorable men, who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
People are the worst. Into a wombat. Does that mean you're running from a boulder right now? I also love that they're not just in like specific locations. Like they leave enough to just be like, yeah, we're just out in the open. prime place for assassinations. Right, let us not keep Sir Aymeric waiting. To the infirmary! Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians and our friends nowhere to be found. You ran too slow. Oh, I hope you have good noms. Now run! It would seem there is no end to our troubles. We can but face them head-on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida and Papalymo and Minfilia as well. Where do you even look? Oh, you mean stuff like this? A lot of people just don't have a lot of the chat logs. I just like to see everything. Like, for example, Twiggy, she has a chat log, but it's up here. And that's it. And she covers it with her face cam. So you don't even see that log, so everything is kind of free. Yeah, I'm the outlier in this. Most people would be happy with just one this size and then a bunch of tabs. But I just like to see everything. It's just me. No. Don't even have a camera. These troubles will soon be but a memory. One which we will look back on together. Hey, do you want me to make it easier, Pern? How about that? Is that okay? Pray do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wished that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. So, to the infirmary then, apparently? I know you will. So then, to the congregation. It's probably not going to be that. But I do love this place as well. It's just huge. Like, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Which makes you feel like there should be a lot more people here, like NPCs, but it's understandable due to limitations of why they wouldn't have all the NPCs. Also, that probably helps a bunch, but I like the map up, as well as the mini-map. Don't judge me. I think it's more probably due to the fact that I don't have the best eyesight anyway, so I'm used to looking between things to a certain degree. Hey, Hilda! Hilda looks great. You have returned. In this at least the fates are kind. She just looks... That outfit is amazing. I just have to say. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Aymeric's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Yes, fighting for his life. Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live? The Chirurgeons tell me... I always want to say chirurgeons, but I know some people say chirurgeons. Tell me he will make a full recovery. But had Lord Edmund and Lord Atwarel not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. From mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Oh, great! Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for everyone we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. 'Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Knock down every door, shoot, ask questions later? Okay. Then let us be about it. Ba, ba, ba. Oh. None of these are for me, but I will take them for probably... Oh, which is which? I think slaying is melee damage. Fending... I can check. I'm a crafter. I can check. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alfino and Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation in Foundation. As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Meaning Zera and me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Old? Thancred of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet the name's Hilda, a scion, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. Yes, ma'am. Even more. While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by, in my experience every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Are we going to the Forgotten Night? Also, technically that would be Tataru. Oh, aye, the infamous Lord Emanalain de Fortomps, lover of women and wine. Though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Zera. He'll be at the Crozier most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him. Grizzled I will accept, but old? Are you in your 30s, Thancred? It's all downhill from now. So I do want to take up like ninja. Okay, so fending is strength, vitality, crit and determination. Slaying is strength, vitality, crit and direct hit. What's determination again? Affects the amount of damage dealt by both physical and magic attacks, as well as the amount of hit points restored by healing spells. I don't really care about healing myself. The only thing I know is I want aiming, but they usually give these 3 next. So I'm probably going to take Slaying, because direct hit just ups your damage, dealing slightly more damage than normal hits. The higher the value, the higher the frequency. Yeah, so I want crit and direct hit, because that's how I like to play. To the pillars. Oh, there. The Crozier, duh. Well, well, if it isn't Zera, dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old girl? Really? I should murder you on the spot. Ah yes, the arsons. Dreadful business. That and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Americ's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old girl, I'm gonna shoot you. If you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Oh, God. Wait a moment. I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old girl. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. You say Hilda. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the Hoplon, Zera, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. It's okay. He has a squirrel for that. And yes, that makes sense. Because I don't think Pernt was here for that. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. I can't wait to get to higher levels with the machinist, because I will want... Where is it? I want... level 80, unfortunately. I think it is. Yeah, Automaton Queen. I want this, because you summon a mech. And I want it. Wait, it has a 6-second recast? Oh, it costs battery gauge. Okay. But yeah, look at this place. It's huge. Oh. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. Have good noms, Pernt. It was only when I heard our neighbours shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. It's a good job we killed Thordan, otherwise you wouldn't be allowed in the church. Oh. Hi. Come, my brothers and sisters, there is food and shelter enough for all in the basilica. Haloni's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Aymeric and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They only seek to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, miss? I don't trust you. I think you might be starting the fires. So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. What that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. Yeah, I don't trust them. Well, you're the astrologian sky pirates. Gods of... Okay, I've got a bunch of features to unlock as well. Hey, Maylie. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere, and it was so hot I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Okay, I need to go downwards. Oh, it's still saying it's down. I thought it switched to it was level then. Oh, it is level here. Oh. Maybe it just counts this as the same level. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Satchel. Humph. We will require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. Through mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions where their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. Goes to Foundation anyway. Well, I hope you had good noms, or you're having good noms. And happy to have you have appeased the Tigger. Hopefully the Tigger spirit is happy. But now the question is, what are you having? What are you eating? We must know. Okay. So I need to find Alfino. Wait. Where? Oh, there you are. Hi to Taru. As I showed earlier, she's the one keeping this entire operation together. She's the one that made their outfits as well. In fact, you have a wind-up version. He's so cute. We also have a wind-up version of Alfino. Whose hair is almost longer than him. But I'm going back to the red panda. He's so cute. Why are your hands tied behind your back? Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, Zera, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Violence solves all problems. Let me go, damn it, you've got the wrong man. Sniff, sniff. Oh. My, but you reek of oil, and are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks. He's the one that told me what to keep going. Okay, a smoothie. That's not too bad. I need to sit up. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I'd left it behind, tried to, with all my heart, said my prayers every day, like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me! A lazy, healthy meal. And there you have it, Hilda. Would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. That was incredible, Thancred. But how did you know he would confess? Well, I have seen his like before. A troubled soul, manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world is as it is vexing enough. Cookies, where's ours? Share with class. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. love the music. It's so good. Except for the weird jazz in the library. In the Great Library, I should say. That felt a bit off. Everywhere else, perfect. Congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. Bing. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. I mean, that's more of a jammy dodger, but I'll take it. Or maybe custard cream almost, but with jam. To be honest, it was kind of like a cursed library, so it maybe made sense to someone. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artoirel. Are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Aymeric in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring this salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. And Sir Aymeric bursts into flames, is all I can think of. My Lord Artoirel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alphino, his father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. Slaying, please. And then we're gonna get the other half. Yep. Oh. This is what you were on about, FLC. Oh, he's so... Oh. He's so sad.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Get your ass in bed.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
No, not squirrel. Harshiphont.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
I liked how he asked the father for permission just then, because he already lost Haurchefant. But because Aenon wasn't here... Oh, God. An advert. Actually, the advert was kind of perfectly timed. Anyway, Aenon's subbed, so you won't miss this. Haurchefant was an NPC that we were with quite a while. And very recently, he took a blow that was targeted at us and it pierced through his shield and killed him. So, yeah, this is his shield, which we put by his gravestone. And this is a wind-up version of him, Haurchefant. So it's very, very sad. Also, slight spoiler if you ever play. But he was a great NPC. He was always enthusiastic with you. And I miss him. Wait, where are we going? Now I just need to wait for this ad to finish. But yeah, we've lost a few NPCs to death, straight up, just had them die. Which, I'm glad it's in there. But I'm also glad that it's just not like, hey, we'll kill everybody. What's Game of Thrones this thing? Because we don't need that sort of impact. Whereas I think in this case having 2 or 3 deaths is much more impactful than like, oh, we'll kill everybody here. Like, and the not really fun part, but the connecting part between all 3 deaths that I know we've had is they all essentially sacrificed themselves for either us, the greater good, and our mission, or both. Like Moonbreeder sacrificed herself to give us enough energy to capture an Ascian to kill it. But I imagine if she didn't, we would die. Haurchefant took a blow that was directed at us, died, which allowed us to go on and do great things. And Isael kinda stopped a big warship from annihilating us, and then fell. Oh yeah, Nanamo was quote-unquote dead. That was one of the biggest shocks playing through this. But the whole thing with Nanamo is I leveled up cooking after I'd done that cutscene. And during the cooking quests, basically Nanamo holds a banquet in Limsa Lominsa. And like all the dignitaries are there. And you feed her the food and wine and everything. And I was just like, please, someone check the wine again. I don't know how she's here. She's currently sleeping or dead or whatever. She shouldn't be here. Yeah, it was really disconnecting. The fact that I'd already done that scene and she was essentially, to us, she was dead. She was actually pretty much just in a coma, which we find out later, which is another very powerful scene that they do with Rauban and Wallerito and Dulala, I think it is. But I was like, what? Wait a minute. But I did it off stream and I was so annoyed by it because it was such funny content, because I'm like, someone please check the wine. Please. I know I've cooked all this food for them. Someone check the wine, because I'm fairly sure you provide a drink as well with the cooking quest. It's just so hilarious. Yeah, it's not even a key quest. It's just a side quest to do with your cooking job, technically. I mean, to the cooking job, it's a main quest, but not a main scenario quest like these are. Which, with this game, for you to realise what the main story quest is, they make it very easy. It's literally right up here every single time. So you can click that and know where to go. You're dead Yal. Show for your wedding in Skyrim. Yeah, but to be fair, that's Skyrim. It's really buggy. So I would expect that. But I just found it hilarious. Okay, listen well. We will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thordan the Seventh. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which they seized control of the vault, I think it highly likely, yes, which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defences against us. Awesome! Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Atwarel, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honour if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavour. Are you certain you wish to join us? I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Aymeric. My arm will not falter, my shield will not break. Haloni as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Yay, let's do a duty. As I reposition and sit up, because I always keep sliding down my chair. 'Twould seem our presence yet goes unnoticed. I hate that it's so quick. I never have time to speak it. Aymeric the Blue. How do we get so many people? Oh, I guess no one's actually tanking. No. You get away from that refugee. I'm sick of this monk or pugilist. So I hit him with the crit drill. Bless you. Leave. You must hurry. The others were taken elsewhere by Sir Simeonard. Sir Simeonard? So this is indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. On your guard, they've sounded the alarum. I will hold the entrance and look after this one. Now go. Oh, hello. Some sound effects are just like, questionable. Secure the hostage, Zera. Leave the others to us. Then go ahead of me.
Down with you!
Oh, yeah. Hostage secured. There's a stain of blood on the floor where that guy used to be, because I hit him with a crit drill, which I love the animation for. They always do such a good job with the animations. In this game. That have a sentimental value, yeah. I imagine a lot of people keep that shield. Does it still have the hole in it? If it does, that's amazing. Terrible use as a shield itself. But you can go to the entrance now. Oh. This way, Zera, to the choir. Oh! I remember we've been here before.
You underestimate me!
This is where we came before. To battle the Heavensward. Not all of them at once, though. I'll battle some of the Heavensward. God, those things. So annoying. Hey, can I speed you? I can. Awesome. Sir Simeonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Where's the voice acting? Ha! The word of a heretic and kinslayer? I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the Archbishop. I wish I could just show them my memories of the Archbishop fight. Unlike you, Sir Aymeric, I am a man of honour. By my hand you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial, then. Lord Artwarel, Zera, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simeonard. Dude, you're wounded still. You're healing. Okay. Wait. I need to go up there. I was just wondering because the knights activated down here. Or do I need to go that way? No, this is blocked. I do need to go that way. Oh, we're off the map. I need to catch up on damage. Comms. Comms. There we go. There must be others nearby, but where? Probably through this door, maybe? We're already off the map. Or do we have to go back up there? Is there fighting? It's closed off. Still fighting. Oh, over there. Maybe? Because that was a knight. I just hope they're not dying. Yep, they're dying. Oi. Get off them. Okay. I very much prefer turn-based combat. I always have. This isn't going well. I lost the other hostages. Where are you? Or was it over here? Because I saw some people fighting. I don't know where they are, and they're gonna die. Or Amaric's gonna die. Where am I missing? It's gonna fail the duty. But I don't know where they are. Yeah, that's... Where? I had no problem with it. I just don't know where the last one was. No, don't have pity on me. Because the awkward thing is we went off the map anyway. Okay, now they're all grouped.
There!
You rescue them. Is this blocked? They're ignoring me. Get back here, you bastards. I'm gonna quickly just load it up on the wiki, just in case. As goes light.
Down with you!
The 5th hostage is located back where you split up with Alfino. So maybe I just didn't go far enough.
You underestimate me!
I love auto crossbow. Yeah, so there's no hostages up there at all. Oh. Nope. There we go. Always wants to click either of these two before. They're both freed. We get that one. So the other one might be over here. Maybe. It's the only place I can think to go. You're still red. What? Thank you for stopping by, Anan. Have a good rest or slept or whatever. And I hope to see you around some other time. I have no idea where he is. Have a nice slept. I am so confused by this. And Americ's not going to survive. Well, maybe this is all we needed to do. God damn it. Can someone please heal Americ?
This knight does not yield!
Okay. Aymeric, please don't let that kill you. The thing is, didn't I come back here? I spent way too much time just letting Aymeric just die, apparently. One day, I swear, you will. Hey. There they are. He took Melee. You must hurry. The priest took Melee upstairs when he saw you kill his men. Have no fear, child. We will save your friend.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, voice acted. Oh, you were a bastard.
Come no closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
I'd actually like him to throw the kid off and like Vidofni
Is
to
it
save
godly
them.
to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
God, those crazy eyes. Oh, Jesus. I want Vidofni to save them. That would be amazing. Oh, please be right. I think that's Vidofni.
What? But I...
Vidofni!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
No, you chose an opportune moment.
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Second dragon we've had this week. In Ishgard.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelger.
What about second dragon? Yes,
Upon
exactly.
returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
Ballista bolt. You didn't tell us not to shoot dragons. Just a random guard.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emeric? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Javanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefar in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
Hey Alphino, give me my rings. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Vidofnir could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. Well timed scarcely does it justice, but one moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that the Ishgardians who yet harboured doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Americ's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Fortomp's Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. A moment, Zara. I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? You mean the bandana? I mean, I'm going to go with the third option. I'm not sure how to put it into words, but... So you sense it too, a subtle change, imperceptible to most. I myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination I saw that his etheric flow had been irreparably disrupted. Oh, great! As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate Aether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is still little more than speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of it. Right then, I should be on my way. Kryl may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? I just love that everyone goes their separate ways, like, instantly. Like, hey, we're all here, bye. What? Can't we just have a drink or something? Stay a while and listen? Boom, boom, doom, 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 doom. Da, da, da. Yep, show me inside. Because I want to get earrings and bracelets and rings and all the awesome stuff.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
I wish there was an option in game to autoplay the voice acted cutscenes, but not the ones that are not voice acted.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours, long overdue. But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
Oh. Are you taking over?
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat.
Oh,
Thus
shit.
he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zemail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
So you can do better. A knight lives to serve.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need.
Yep.
When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words.
Always.
And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You are a sister to Horschiffon. Will you be a sister to me as well?
As long as you don't call me old and execute your younger brother for doing so.
Come, Emanelaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
So he's daydreaming. He doesn't look too happy. Oh, have we just made another bad guy? Oops. It's alright, he's inept anyway.
Blood. Pray excuse us.
No, I didn't realise it's a shotgun.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
Dropped some frames at some point. When did that happen? Give me the aiming one. Oh, hi, Urianger. Oh god, you're not voice acted? Jesus Christ. This is thy proof. The Garen Oracles Apocrypha. It is a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning and of the path we have been set upon. God damn it. Oh god damn it. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Those are some weird boots. Wait, is that Ida? That's Ida. Don't know how we would know that's Ida. Well, everyone has their orders. The masks will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. By Ralga, it had better be. We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them. Everyone! And so it goes. Did we get a title? House for Tomp's Night. Yep. I'm going to have to end stream in a moment, but there's something I really need to do that's very, very important. So I'm not going to start the next quest yet. Actually, no, let's go and do it. It's hopefully short. Just the start. Hi, Tataru. Ooh, Cookie! Who are you? Alfino, Zara, I've been looking all over for you. We received news regarding Philahamin. Oh yeah, Ori Boulder and Kultanet. I recognize the names. Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Science's good name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsila Minsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied upon. My stream is like watching hash browns gently sizzling on a pan on a lazy Saturday morning. Well, hash browns are awesome, so I'll take that as a compliment. Quite, but what wonderful news to think that our reunion is close at hand. A pleasure to see you too, Alfino. Ah, Thancred and Kryl. What brings the two of you here? Kryl and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. Of course you would. And we may just have found the answer. Yay! Zero, when you were fleeing Uldar with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely have some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found, the battleground where Zera felled the Ultima weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. 'Twas there that Hydaelyn intervened to shield her from the magic I invoked. Kryl and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyse the aether aether therein. The two of you? Alone? I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I am words are failing me, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kryl while the patrols pass. She might need to go, darker colours. Bright yellow seems like a Wolverine thing to do. That may have been made so he was the easy target to find, other than his allies, because he could heal. Anyway, besides, if you and Zera come along, who will see to Fleming's grand homecoming? I command you to ignore me. Okay. When you put it like that, very well, I will trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Laminsum docks? Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels! Okay, first things first. Use. Placing armory crate, placing armory crate, placing armory crate, placing armory crate. 177 to 214. Wait, oh, they're 240? Jesus. And then we go to Foundation, the Forgotten Knight. And then we go in here. We go to the innkeeper, we say hi, let me in the room, thank you. And then we do the most important thing of today. Put the shield in there. So now I will never lose it. Nearly all blues again, except for this one ring, which I will change eventually. But I'm going to have to go get ready for work. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. We are going to go and raid. Who shall we raid? Well, let's go and raid KG. Oh, he's playing the Dark Pictures anthology? Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh god, he's playing House of Ashes. Oh, that's going to be hilarious. So I will hopefully be back. I'll be back tomorrow with more of this. What day are we on? Yeah, I'll be playing Friday and Saturday this. Then Sunday and Monday I'll play something different. And then back to Final Fantasy XIV on Tuesday. Hopefully I can get the rest of the quests done for Dragonsong in these 2 streams, but we shall see. I may have to do Sunday stream with it, but we'll see. So yeah, I am going to go get ready for work. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Bye.